Better late than never, they say. Edobean versus ShadyJakey for third place in Redemption Bracket. Let's get it on. Alright, as you guys know, Lakitu, one of the most greedy opponents in the game. They throw at you at the very beginning. He doesn't do too many clears. He'll pull off some impressive chains every once in a while, but his gimmick is he doesn't ever raise a stack there at the beginning. And so you usually got to be on point with your garbage send, and Edobean does a very good job at the beginning here. Going to be getting a very solid time. Jake following up not too far afterward, though, with a 33-second. Yeah. It should be pretty interesting. Both these guys coming off hot since they did play a match on Sunday. Regardless of the results, they have been playing the game a lot recently. I know Edo's been doing a lot of one-handed attempts in her spare time, so even if it doesn't help you too much on an actual run, it'll definitely just keep you warmed up with this engine, which is something that I tend to struggle with from time to time. We're going to have Jake coming out with a very nice kill on Bumpty, though, as Edobean's still trying to find it here. 45 seconds is going to top it off, but Jake's going to have a pretty solid lead here from the beginning. Jake with a little bit of a lag chain in the middle there. It's going to end up finishing at a 5 chain. Going to be well good enough there on Poochie for sub 20. He was going for that 5 combo. He couldn't even get that bottom piece ready, and he still had that middle piece, which was all the way at the left side. So, man, he would have needed, like, probably more than double that stop time in order to get there. So Jake, 2 strong stages in a row for him here. Seems like he's been pretty good with finding his chains from the get-go right now, but he'll struggle a little bit on Wiggler. There we go. Too many panels on Poochie's end. Edo going to be moving past, but Jake almost to that point of lapping her right now, just like a couple seconds behind there. But it's still pretty early, and as you can see, I think both players are still trying to find their feel in this match to get whatever chains they need going right now. Edo going for that slide trick just a little bit off there. Going to be quick to find this next follow-up. So it's just going to be 2 modest chain-sized garbage blocks right now. Edobean will most likely have to be a little bit more aggressive and raise the stack here. As Jake, he's kind of just outplaying Edobean a little bit more on the chains. Like, they're going for these similar styles, I would say, but Jake's chains are just slightly longer. As you can see, he's going to have another 5-chain follow-up here. Though Edo had a very nice, like, small chaining garbage output at the end there to clean up the stage. So, gaining back a little bit of time here as Jake finishes 41 seconds on Froggy. Five chain on Edobean's side. Froggy has a couple tall pillars that were in the middle and the sides, but it seems like he got rid of those very quickly. Ended up getting a 3 chain in that 6 combo. Going to end up trolling Edo here, who's sent like a good deal of garbage there. Jake gets that slide at the end of his chain too, that's going to send quite a lot of garbage. Follows it up with an 8 combo at the end too. I think he's going to be 1 line short though, so he needs to find just a little bit more here. Ooh, and Froggy almost getting to that clear there. Luckily for Edo, just 1 swap short. Getting past the 46 seconds. she's going to be losing a little bit of that time that she made up from the last stage of those. Jake finishes at a 38. So seeing that consistent one-stage lead that we've seen in plenty of other previous matches in this tournament. Nice chain from the start here by Edo. It's going to extend out to a 6. And she had 2 combos mixed in with it. This should be a quick kill on Blark. Yep, no shake time as he was down stacking. 15 seconds. Really good stage for Edo to claw back into this race as Jake getting a little bit unlucky here at Blark, but 22 seconds, or not Blark, my bad, Lungefish rather. Looking pretty good on his side. It looks like Edo's finding these setups a little bit better. Gets that 5 combo. Very nice implementation. Probably extending this out to a 7 and then quit there. Lungefish has a very low set of panels though. This should... No. 1 line short of topping off. But this is going to preoccupy Lungefish for a while. This 3 chain will drop, top him off, and he'll probably die sub 30. Oh no. Barely missed the sub 30 mark. Just took a little bit... longer for those last couple panels to clear at the top there. But she's picking up her game right now, but it looks like Jake is as well. 29 seconds there in Raphael. The lead's been cutting ever so slightly here, but Jake still maintains, you know, a good pace right now. Just over 6 minutes heading to the cave here. See, 4 chain, 6 chain, possibly a 7, maybe even 8 if Edobean wants to extend this. Going to use all those panels. This could be good timing here as Raphael gets that clear at the last second. That was actually super smart by Edo there. And, oh, what was that on Jake's screen? Unfortunately, I was too busy on Edo's, but Jake must have cheesed out Hook Bill there with a couple quick... garbage lines at the top there. So both these players had a very slow start but have picked it up tremendously right now. Jake looking really good. He actually, if he keeps up this pace, he could possibly get a PB here. Just at that 7-minute mark starting on Naval. Almost going for another cheesy kill. He's got to be careful though. Yeah, he had that right pillar. He could have easily died there. Going to end up living, but he's got to send more to top off Naval now. Same on Edobean's side is Hook Bill. Oh, dude, that 4 combo coming in clutch there. It blocked what Hook Bill was going to do with the stack lowering, and he kind of just froze up and ended up dying. So 27-second kill on Edo's screen as Jake's still trying to find this kill on Naval, and there it is. Right pillar will do it. Man, it's been like so up and down in a funny way because the lead stayed consistent, but there are opportunities where it looks like Edo is going to make this big comeback and then Jake just answers very, very strong. And then it looks like Edo could be losing time and then Jake kind of matches it. So they're playing very even. It's just that beginning that's caused this lead so far. So Edo got a nice 4 chain. That's still going to be a little bit short. She's got to find just a little bit more. Kamek just spamming a bunch of clears over on Jake's side. It looks like he might... Oh, he's 1 line short. And oh, he was trying to find a chain there, but after that clear, he just couldn't do anything else. He's going to take a death, and this is the opportunity for Edo right now. But does she have Naval topped off? This 5 chain could possibly do so. There's going to be some shake as it's falling, not to mention the lag chain that also fell in place for Naval too. Pretty unlucky there. And yeah, that's just been this match so far. Even though a death on Jake's side, he's still got that kind of same lead we've seen. If he's able to get this quick kill now on Kamek, that'll make up for that death, basically, I'd say. As he's going to send a massive chain here. Very well timed as Kamek got the clear right before it dropped. And look, 27 seconds. Yep, Jake's still remaining with that lead just because it took Edo a little bit to top off Naval here. So here we go. Jake going to be the first person heading into Bowser for the series. Pretty good lead right now, but look at all the combo garbage sent from Edo. Textbook kill with no shake being sent. 18 seconds, and she's right in this match. It all depends on what Jake sends here at the beginning and how much Bowser's going to troll. So far, he has a lot of panels, and Jake's send at the beginning was pretty decent, but he's getting rid of a lot of his options. And look at that chain that Bowser sent back. This is going to induce a lot of lag, and it looks like Bowser cleared a majority of what Jake sent. So he's going to have to just waste this time trying to clear this garbage block right now. He can't really afford to cut anything off too quickly here, as this gives Bowser plenty of time to just build up another chain. Edo has a pretty good send on her side. Just that right pillar. Bowser gets it down, though. Oh, scary spot there. He, like, raised the stack all the way to the top. But he's still got two separated pillars. Can Edobean steal this win? And there it is. 38. Oh, my goodness. Jake just a little bit behind right there, too. Holy mo... Oh, no. He lost. I'm sorry. I missed it. I'm sorry, Jake. Oh, he takes a death there, actually. I thought he got the kill just a little bit afterward, but oh no. My apologies, guys. Oh man, unfortunate for Jake, but I guess at least that death came slightly after Edobean finished there, so not too much harm there, though it does stink taking a death on Bowser right at the end. Yeah, I know, right, Cards? That would have been crazy if Jake actually did get the kill there and lost by like 2 seconds, just like the match against Raiko. Oh, man. What a finish, regardless. Edo had the lead during the first stage and the last stage. That was it for that match. Jake held it almost the entire time, but all that matters is who beats Bowser first at the end of the day. And Jake, he was just a little bit short on pressure at the beginning of the fight. Bowser took advantage and sent a really long chain to him, and he really didn't have too many options after that. And that's how Edo was able to slide right in and take this first race of the series. Yeah, good stuff. Pretty close throughout. Consistent one-stage lead, as we've seen in plenty of matches. I'm sure we'll see something similar, if not a lot of lead swaps, because the later and later this tournament's been going, the closer these matches have been. A lot of matches going to Game 5, even if not Game 5, we've seen a fair share of those going to Game 4 as well, so people have had the potential of winning races in a lot of these matchups. Even the 3-0s we've seen, like referencing Jake's last match against Raiko, the like 2-second finish or difference between them both. Cards versus Paratroopa in winners quarterfinals. Paratroopa gave Cards a really good scare in that race number 1 and kept it pretty respectable in the other races as well. So yeah. Even the 3-0s don't tell the full story. But yeah, we have just 4 players left in the bracket for Redemption. And we have 8 left in the bracket for Main. And which, week by week, 2 more are just going to keep being eliminated. We're going to have both of our losers' top 8 matches happening. 1 tomorrow, 1 probably on Friday, alongside the winner semifinals, which will be happening tomorrow as well. And then the finals for Redemption bracket is most likely happening next week. So as always, we'll keep you guys updated when everything does get scheduled and when they're happening. But before those can happen, man, this match will determine who finishes 3rd place, and we'll be down to just 2 people left in Redemption bracket. I'm really excited for that finals match too. Raiko trying to defend his Redemption bracket title, man, from Pokemon Puzzle League, and Raphael just he missed out just the tiniest bit on main bracket, so he's been making a run here in Redemption. But yeah, here we go. Start of race number 2 here. Edo got a 4 chain, I believe it was. Jake with the 7 chain. It's going to end up being enough there. Right pillar doing him some favors. Gets that 16-second time. Now Jake going to have the lead after Lakitu. Edobean follows right up with the 32 seconds, though. I wonder if we could have a reverse roll here. I've always been interested in analyzing the patterns of this tournament, and they've happened quite frequently from time to time. Whether it's the numerous 2-0s that we've seen, but people missing to get the reverse sweep by 1 game, back and forth lead swaps. We've had our fair share of everything. It looks like we won't have the reverse situation of last race, but Edobean looking good to get the 17 second, staying within striking distance of Jake right now. Nice 6 combo sight and the 4 combo by Jake. Look at this, another 6 combo. This is going to absolutely destroy Poochie here at the end. There's no way he's going to live this. He controlled a little bit longer, but he's not even going to do that either. 25 seconds. Possibly a little overkill from Jake, but very stylish. And it just shows his potential. Like, the amount of lines sent in that chain, I believe, was like 10. Or maybe even 11. I forget how many combos he sent at the beginning of the chain too, but it was looking very, very nice. I don't believe so. Jake hasn't had it in the past. We can check right now, actually, out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, he has mic on. I can tell. I hear a little bit of sensitivity. So we'll just stick with the Edobeans for now. Which is fine. Players can elect to choose what they want to have on their stream. Which I encourage, you know. If it helps you feel more relaxed to, like, you know, interact with your chat while the race is happening, which some people will do. You know, just keep your mind off of that this is actually competition. Some people actually perform better. Or just listen to your own music. I know Yume always opts to just play whatever music he feels. Regardless, so many strats. Just raise your comfort level when playing this game. Alright, Jake. 20-second kill for him now. Looking good at the start of this. 3.5 minutes after Froggy. Pretty solid pace. Let's see if he can bust out a PB before this tournament can end, because I know he has the potential to even get in the 8-minute range. I think he's had a couple runs that have gotten pretty close. This run's looking pretty promising so far. 13-second kill with that right pillar. Jake just cruising right now. 4 minutes after Blarg, on pace for that sub 6-minute finish for the first 8 stages here. That's definitely something, if not sub 9 worthy, at least PB worthy right now. But we'll have to see what he follows up with for this next stage here. Drops his first chain. He's a little bit late on the swap there at the end to extend. So his chains were all separated, and they're not as big as he hoped they would be. Now giving Edobean an opportunity to catch back up once again. Jake has Lunchfish topped off. He was kind of refraining on sending any more clears at the end because Lunchfish just had So much pressure, but oh, look at this. Oh, that was scary. I wasn't sure if Edobean was going to die there either. But I think like Blarg raised his stack just a tiny bit at the end, and then he had to scroll all the way to the left. 11-second kill, very nice on Edobean's part. We got a pretty good race right now, but Edobean's still down by quite a lot. Funny enough, but they're both playing pretty well. Edobean's just been slacking on those first couple stages though, but something just kicks in when she gets past like Froggy, I feel like. Looking good, a bunch of combo garbage follow-up, not gonna quite do it. As Jake has a force kill opportunity, is there any combo garbage sent at the top? There is not. That's gonna allow Raphael to get a kill, or a clear rather. Maybe we'll extend this out past 6 minutes here. A little bit of a fallback here by Jake. Still going to be able to keep a pretty good lead right now, but Edobean's closing in. 36 seconds. But that's finally going to do it on Raphael's. Still the best pace run we've seen of the series so far, but we're only in the game 2, so plenty of improvement to be made throughout. Edobean gets that 4-chain extension. I actually didn't see that at the end. Gets a nice couple of combos. It's going to do some decent work to Raphael here at the beginning. But she's going to have to dig just a little deeper. This chain falling in place for Raphael, unfortunately. That last line falling up top, is it going to be enough? Oh, the frame perfect kill there. I mean, she could have maybe had more garbage on top there as well. But we won't be able to know. She takes out Raphael heading into the cave. Basically tied with Jake now, who's struggling to find this kill. He's doing another chain. Ends up dropping it at the end. And look, Hookbill's got so many panels on his screen, he might just elect to go for some chaining. If not chains, he's definitely getting a bunch of clears right now. But yeah, there it goes for him. See Edobean with the quick strike. Hookbill, oh, if he would have went to stack lowering mode and stuff for the greens, that could have possibly been a super quick kill to take the lead. Instead, she's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Still the separated pillars. This could maybe be a good thing for Edo. The garbage at the very top, but Hookbill buffers 2 clears there to survive. It's not going to be enough after that, though. 33 seconds. She's made up a lot of time here after that slow Hookbill on Jake's side. Jake again, mostly having the lead for the match, but Edobean's just been crawling back during this cave. You gotta hope we don't see another death on Bowser here. He had 2 deaths during the last race, didn't he? Which allowed Edo to come back just a little bit, even though she was getting trolled on a stage herself. But man, that's something you gotta think about heading into this next race. I was on Kamek and Bowser. Thank you for that, Bankai. 2 late game deaths. Yeah, if he's able to prevent that this time around, he's looking good, though. Edo being so close to getting the kill here. Plenty of garbage that's going to be sent up top. Not even necessary here. Ava going down in 40. Alright, let's see what we can do on Jake's side. Has the 2 pillars. Oh, that could have been a sub 20-second kill just with a couple combo garbage follow-up at the top. This chain's going to keep Kamek topped off, though. No, Alex for no clears? Wow, that was a super fortunate Kamek. I'm surprised with all those panels that Kamek didn't go for a chain at the bottom. But sometimes that happens. Alright, Jake, once again, he's actually had the lead for the entire race this time. So this would be another heartbreaker if he manages to get trolled on Bowser here again. But he's looking good. He's actually on PB pace right now. He would need a super quick Bowser, but it is possible. Look at this starting chain. 6, 7. He's going to extend it to a 9 maybe? Nah, he's going to drop it there. So this is going to definitely keep Bowser topped off. Very smart, playing safe. This is going to induce a lot of shake, though, so I imagine Bowser is going to survive for a while. And so it will eliminate PB chance, but he's in a good position for this race. He's got to survive, though. It's another scary spot for him, and he's using a lot of his panels. So is Bowser, though. There's still a small chance, depending on what he does here. He's chaining away. Potential force kill opportunity here. Is he going to find a clear? Oh, the green's still in play. Edo has the smallest chance because now the reds are going to be lined up. Oh, is Bowser just going to keep trolling this? Oh no, are you serious? Edobean, I just look over for 1 second and see the pillar on Bowser's screen, and she's gonna take this race too. Didn't have the lead for the entire time, and steals it right at the end. You gotta be kidding me. Jake's Bowser just finding those clears over and over at the end, and he eventually got through that chain block, man. That wasn't even Jake's fault that time. I mean, he could have probably sent a smaller chain, you could argue. But Bowser was just finding clear after clear, and look at that. Jake not finishing too far behind, and Bowser ruins yet another race for Jake. That's insane. Oh. Edo's only had a lead during the first lack of 2 and after both Bowsers, man. Just staying in the back, studying the opponent right now, swoops in for the kill at the very end. This is pretty crazy. But because of that, now she's on match point, and he's got to find an answer to this Bowser right now, because that's really been the downfall. Both of them have went over a minute plus. The first Bowser, a total of 2 minutes in total, maybe even 3. I forget the times, but that death added up quite a lot. The death during the first race, I believe, was within the 1.5 minute range, so a lot of time lost there. Oh man, this has been a crazy race so far though. I can't believe Edo pulled out both of those wins. Jake on the verge of not finishing in that top 3 podium, man. His run did go a little bit better, but it's this cave, more specifically Bowser, man. He's got to figure this out. He was short on garbage the first time. Probably sent a little bit too big of a chain the second time, though I will admit there was some pretty unlucky parts of that Bowser fight. But who knows, man? Even cleaning up some stage before that, so you give yourself a little bit of a buffer there. We'll have to see, though. You have to fill me in on that clip, Cards. I'll watch it later, but is this another clutch victory here? It looks like an older clip. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for tuning in so far during this match. If you're new to the channel and possibly lurking, first time in Puzzle General, man, we like to specialize in a whole bunch of different puzzle games. So far it's been a lot of Tetris Attack since we've had this tournament going on, and we have panel attack bi-weeklies that happen all the time, but we definitely love our share fare of all sorts of puzzles. With the new Puyo game coming out today, many tournaments happening in the future, we could see a lot more content coming on this channel. So if you guys do like what you're seeing right now, or just the puzzle genre in general, give us a follow here, because the content will not be stopping anytime soon. But here we go, race number 3. Jake, he's looked like he's been the favorite this entire match, but he finds himself in this 2-0 deficit early on. Edo looking to get this kill. Jake gonna follow up right back afterwards. So here we go. Edo once again with her second Lakitu lead, but she has not been able to have the lead at any point after this besides the done timing. Let's see if she just proves us wrong here. Keeps this lead the whole time. And is like, you know what? I don't need to steal this at the end. Let's actually just get this good lead at the beginning. So a little bit of struggles on both sides to begin here. A little bit more on Jake's. This 3-chain follow-up should be good to top off here. And Edobean's Bumpty going to elect to move the yellows all the way to the left. So, yeah, for now, Edobean's going to be keeping this lead. As Jake maybe a little bit demoralized from the past couple Bowsers and how they turned out. Though Bumpty's just finding clears left and right here. He's continuing to lower the stack. Gets another green here. And he wasn't topped off, so... Oh, this is a really rough start for Jake right now. This is going to be at least a minute here on Bumpty. I don't see any chains falling, though. Yeah, this should be the kill. Maybe he can push all that bad luck at the beginning here, and we'll see his Bowser luck change later on. But it's not like he's even too far out of it, even with that 1 minute stage, because now we got a good old Blame Poochie giving Edobean a little bit of a trouble. Those 2 left pillars are going to be too much to get down with that cursor speed. 42 seconds. Edobean moving on to stage 5. Let's see if Jake can find a better follow-up here. Alright, here we go. Chain started on the Edobean side. At least a 6 here. It's going to drop there. Very good start. And she's going to be quick on finding this follow-up, which should drop almost instantly once this garbage is done clearing. And very well timed on Edobean's spot. Just enough garbage to get that quick kill. 19 seconds. Going to be lapping Jake this time around. So Jake 46 seconds on Poochie, man. 3 minutes after the first 3 stages. You're looking at about 1 minute per split right now. This is not a good start. Especially with Edo just coming in and stealing a lot of the races really late. You need to be on top of your game at the beginning to just secure yourself those leads, which we have been seeing for him, and then you just got to close it out at the end. But here's his chance. He dropped a whopping chain on Flying Wiggler there. But look at all the combos just stacked up on Edobean's side. Very good follow-ups here. Sub 30-second kill for both of them right now. I will laugh if Edobean has the lead up until Bowser this time and Jake wins it at the end. That'll be so crazy. We got a while until that happens, though, and we got to see Jake making a little bit of improvements here and there. The chain was a start during Wiggler, but he's struggling to find stuff now. It's just that measly little 4 combo on Froggy's side. Jake really doesn't have a lot of panels to do too much. He's got to lower his stack, clear this garbage on his screen, and then he's got to send something pretty massive afterward. Let's see if he's able to do so. Gonna cut that first chain off shortly to get that combo mix in. There's gonna be a decent amount that'll actually just top Froggy off for a second. The clear is going to happen, and he might still not be topped off. He's got the green clear at the bottom too, so we got to see a little bit of wiggle room, but Froggy's going to try to go for the 4 combo and does not get there in time. Another close to minute stage for Jake, though. As you can see, it's been around 1 minute per stage, though, just according to the splits, that is, not the in-game time. So if he keeps it up like this in that 12-minute range, possibly, probably not what he wants to see right now, as Edo's been doing a pretty good job in this run so far. 5:19 in, maybe on the verge of killing Lunchfish here soon, but she's having some difficulties as well. Good old Tetris attack, man. Everybody's gonna struggle. Let's See if Jake can take advantage of that, because this is a potential for a 1-minute stage on Edobean's side now. Jake does take some good advantage at the beginning here. No shake time going to occur immediately, but as soon as Blarg's able to drop it down, that's going to give him plenty of time. We'll keep him topped off, though, so this should be at least sub 1 minute if Blarg is not able to lower the left stack, which he's not. 51 seconds. Again, not what Jake wants to see, but this troll's going to keep going on for Edobean right here, so keeping him in the race so far. All it takes is one quick lunge fish here, and yeah, Edobean's just found herself in that awkward place of not having too many panels and just hasn't been able to get this really big chain going off right now. So here's the opportunity for Jake. He sends this 5 chain. Lunchfish has separated pillars right now. He's going to try to down stack. Shake's going to give him some time. I think Edobean's got the force kill now. We'll be cleaning this up, though. 151. Is Jake able to bounce back here? Yes, he is. 28 seconds. He just cut out that big lead that Edobean had in one fight there. Basically tied here. Just about going into the cave. We got to see how Raphael is on both screens, though. Alright, bunch of combo spam there from Edobean's side. It's probably going to be cleared up pretty quickly at the beginning. Jake with the noodles at the top almost catches Raphael off guard. He's going to have to send this a little bit more, though. He's going to drop it, but it's going to give Raphael just enough time for it clear. Actually, I'm going to speak too early because this guy overextends and goes for a 5 combo there. Jake getting the kill here. And once again, back in the lead. So we've seen him have at least the lead going into the cave each race here. But this one's going to be a lot more slimmer now. Edobean not finishing too far behind. But this is definitely some of the slower paces we've seen from both of the runners right now. So we got to see some excellent cave fights, or else one troll can mean a loss in this match. Jake extending his chain at the bottom there. He's got to be super careful with that left pillar. Is he going to get his blocks down, though, to find the clear? Hook Bill going to be 2 lines short. If Jake can find a good follow-up, he's got 1-2 chain coming. He's got the 6 combo. Is he going to drop it enough time, and can Hook Bill lower 1 line here? He might be able to. Yeah, he's going to get those blue clears, so still a little bit of breathing room. But is Jake's follow-up? It should be good, but then again, Hook Bill's still finding clears here. Meanwhile, big 7 chain on Edobean's side. This is going to top off Hook Bill for sure. Some combo follow-up for good measure. He's dead. Yeah, he ain't living that. No combo, no chain to extend the stop time. Edobean taking the lead back, but not by much here. Jake follows up pretty soon afterwards. So this is one of the closest matches we've seen so far. Yeah, I know, right, Bonke? Being ahead at the cave, man, it's just, it hasn't worked out for a lot of our competitors so far. Especially Jake. But maybe his luck will change here. A little bit behind right now, so there's a chance he might not have the lead going into the Bowser now. He's got a good situation on Naval right now. Naval able to downstack, though. And Jake's going to drop this 5 chain. It's going to stack up pretty nicely, but what's Naval going to do? Oh, this might be the kill here. Got to scroll back down. Oh, the greens fell in place. I didn't even see those. Going to buy Naval a little bit of time here to get those blues to connect. Let's see how this next part's going to fall. A little bit of shake. The clear finding some time. The chain falling into place. Still finding some time for Naval here, but running very low on panels. The last opportunity there. And then since Jake's next chain wasn't able to fall immediately, able to find that 4 combo. And another green chain falling into place at the bottom. So Naval just finding these clears over and over, giving Edobean a chance to remain with the league. But this is definitely going to be a forced kill now. And what do you know? Edobean gets the kill right afterward. Jake with the lead now, but it's an even slimmer lead. Oh, baby, this is what you like to see. Virtually tied heading into Kamek here. Alright, let's see both players raising their stack up pretty high here. It's all about who's going to get this big chain at the beginning. Jake with the nice 6 combo implemented, but both of them going out to the 6 chain margin, both cutting it off there. Jake might have a little bit more of a follow-up. They're both a little bit short on the combo garbage, so Kamek able to down stack, and both very low on panels at the same time too, so let's see what they're able to do with their follow-ups here. Jake gets that nice 5 combo at the end of another chain here. But look at this. Kamek's going to fall on Edobean screen first. Not able to find some clears. This could be the kill potentially on Jake's too. Kamek's not able to get to the left side. And we got a close one. But now it's Edo with the lead into Bowser. Is Jake going to be able to do to Edo what she did to him these past 2 matches? Or is Edo just going to finish this with a 3-0 sweep to conclude her tournament run? Here we go. 3 chains start up with some combos mixed in. Decent start here. Going to find this next chain pretty quickly. We got Jake coming in. He's kind of struggling as well. Doesn't get too much going here. 2, 3 chains, I believe it was, cut off. Bowser doing a decent amount to Jake too, so he's in a bad spot right now. He's just going to have to chain off this garbage because Bowser's not going to be topped off. So Edobean looking good right now. Sends her 4 chain, but here comes Bowser. A lot of panels to work with, some chains lined up. He's just going to keep swapping. Ooh, that was potentially almost a kill there. But instead, Bowser going to be able to survive right now. Doing some more chaining as usual. But Edobean looking on point with her stuff right now. 6 chain coming down. This will top off Bowser for a little bit. Jake took his time to send a chain off of his garbage. Will it be enough to come back though? Oh, Bowser had no stop time on Edobean's screen, and that will do it. 1:07 here. Once again, Bowser just giving Jake some troubles. It just, he wasn't able to figure out this fight any of the matches. Edobean taking this 3-0 for 3rd place in Redemption Bracket. Jake having a good run, but falling a little bit short. He'll take that 4th place spot, though. I've loved to watch these two throughout the tournament, though, and it's glad to see a lot of old veterans of the game coming back and playing, so GG's to both of them. But yeah, what can I say, man? Edobean ninjaing those first 2 games, and then she actually had the lead for the most part of that last game there. Ends up just outplaying Jake for the most part. Yeah, odd series of races to say the least, but very entertaining, man. Like coming down to the end there, it was pretty crazy. And Jake just, oh, he had the opportunity so close both of those first 2 races, and couldn't, even that 3rd race. I mean, it was tied heading into Bowser theoretically, and just a little bit short there to get the kill. But yeah, as you can see, flash into the bracket as we try to get either one of the competitors to see if they want to do an interview. I think Edobean's going to be hopping in pretty soon. Still have to hear word from Jake, but yeah, we have one last match in Redemption Bracket. It should be a pretty good one. Raphael versus Raiko Ryder, and Raiko just like, he defies the odds when it comes to these late game runs, man. Even though it was a forfeit against Tayman, I bet he could have had the potential to beat Tay because his times were just a little bit slow in group stage. But yeah. Yeah, I think we have Edo in here right now. She's muted, but if you can hear me and if you're ready to speak, that is. Hey, how's it going, Edo? Yeah, I can hear you.
Play this game well anymore. That was the first 2 matches was probably one of like my actual really good matches I've had throughout this whole tournament. It's insane.
Yeah, you were playing really good, especially with some of those Bowser kills at the end. I don't know if you were watching the main stream or not, but you basically stole race 1 and 2 right from underneath Jake, because he had the lead going
Seriously?
into Bowser both times.
Oh my goodness gracious, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm like, I do the first match, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing okay, you know, it's you know, I'm okay pace, and I did it, and I was like, okay, I won the match. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't think I was gonna, cause I did not know how good Shady was, so I was very worried, like, oh, okay, are they better than me? Like, cause tournaments I suck at. I don't know what it is. I don't do real well with races, so that's why I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna win maybe 1 and then probably lose the rest. So I was very surprised at the outcome, and I got some really ridiculous, like, luck. I had like an 11 on like Gargantua or something like that. It was insane, like the time I was getting. But I'm so excited. I'm just so happy I got to do this game again. So.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure having you in the tournament, and yeah, like you said, maybe tournaments are a little bit hard to deal with nerves and whatnot, and especially like well, we know you've been doing a lot of one-handed runs on your stream as well.
Yeah,
so is that hard to like go back and forth between that when you're trying to play in the tournament afterward?
Well, two-handed is not a problem. My problem with one-handed, and I actually thought about like, should I just play it one-handed for you guys, just call it a day, because I didn't think I was gonna get like this kind of, you know, far into playing the tournament. I thought, I'll probably just lose a match and then that's it, I'm done, like I'm done for the whole thing. But with one-handed, unfortunately, the hand like tires out a lot faster than like say if I'm doing it two-handed. And like it's just coordination. Unfortunately, the controller, it's really wonky one-handed. So, but I can like do really well. I remember doing in the original bracket, doing horrible, then deciding, okay, I'm just gonna play some one-handed games after, and I did better in my one-handed matches than I did in my tournament. And I was really thinking, should I be doing this one-handed now? Like, cause I did so much better when I did play it one-handed. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. So, but it just takes time, and I just, you know, I was very surprised, like, with how well I did.
Yeah, you did pretty good, especially in this match, getting the 3-0 at the end. The only really other question that I'm thinking of was that Group A, we saw so many close matches, and it ended up being a 3-way tie for that second spot between you, Paratroopa, and Cozy Pocket. I believe you had the edge on Paratroopa, who ended up qualifying but lost to Cozy Pocket. What did you think of both of those competitors as you were playing them? Because there were some pretty even matches throughout.
Oh yeah, there was some really good matches. I remember Paratroopa. I was so worried, only because I don't know how much they have been playing it recently, but I know I have not really have touched this game in a very long time. So I know I was very rusty, you know, joining in the tournament. But they were really fun matches I did have with them, and I know I got to see his match with it was Cozy Pocket, correct? I saw his match with that, and it's crazy. I cannot believe like how far he got. I'm really proud of him for how far he got for that. So.
Yeah, for sure, and he's still cruising along in main bracket. Actually, he's in top 8 now. He's been taking names left and right.
It's crazy. There's your underdog right there for the for the tournament. Watch out, others. You gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with his gameplay because I think he's been doing harder analytics than anyone else so far. So you can never count him out. But it's been a wonderful ride for you as well, Edo. Taking 3rd place in this redemption bracket, this ends your tournament run. So what are your final thoughts overall, either on your gameplay or just anything in particular to this?
I think what I would like to say is if anyone is remotely interested in playing this game, whether it be for fun, for casual, for speedrun, give it a go. It's a really, really fun game. It's one of my favorites. I will always play this game, no matter how much I love and hate it. If you ever want to learn it one-handed, learn it one-handed, because it's actually not that difficult. It can be done. It can be done.
Yeah.
One day, I'll do a one-handed race with you guys.
I can't wait for that, and I agree with everything you said. This game's just so much fun, and it's like, it's a hard game to master, but it's pretty easy to pick up. Like, you know, it's pretty simple. Clear 3 in a row, and you just pick up more and more as you play. You gotta have fun with it, and I'm glad everyone's been enjoying it so far.
And it's great. It's a cute little game. It has Yoshi, and you have like all your cute little characters and everything, and it's just a fantastic game overall.
For sure, for sure. Well, I think that's it. I don't think I have any more questions, so thanks, Edo, for participating throughout it. I'm sure we'll see you, if not in a future tournament, maybe just in some races, or hopefully at another GDQ, because everyone loved that first showcase.
I'm waiting for that rematch. I need that rematch so badly.
It should